is that here. Okay. Yeah, Priyanka, take the first question.
Acha, okay, I'll start. So, okay, so he's giving view and index HTML. So
Hmm.
we have v model data
Hmm.
and number of refreshers. Okay, then refreshers we will get from somewhere, and then our button click do something, click me. Yeah. So then
Hmm.
we'll go to app.js. Okay. So inside the view app, we have components data.
Hmm.
Yeah, and data inside data we have initialized data as an empty. I mean, it's a string, empty string, and
Hmm.
refreshers are zero. And then in methods do something. Yeah, if nan, yeah, this dot refreshers like is nan, then like sort of this dot refreshers you're setting to zero. Yeah, so there is first this thing.
Okay.
And else, like not else, like if does data dot length uh, module of data dot length divided by 2.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
then we have what we have to do is session storage dot data is equal to prefix dot this data, whatever this data is there. Then sessions storage dot refreshers is this dot refreshers plus into 2 plus 1. Yeah, and else, so that means if the if whatever depending upon the modulus, depending on the module, and we what will have is this dot data plus suffix, and the refresher this dot refresher in session storage this number will also change refreshes. Yeah, and then in mounted, yeah, which will happen after we uh, force restart the page.
So first time we are doing it. We can.
First we are doing is first things. Yeah, then after that when we are refreshing, yeah, whatever is there in the function is session storage dot data. If something is there in session storage dot data, yeah, then what we have to do is we just add that suffix word suffix to it, and we update the number of refreshers by whatever correlation is given here. If it is not there, if nothing is there, then we add suffix to the whatever is there in the storage data, and we update the number of refreshes. Yeah, and then we are setting here session storage data is equal to this dot data, and session storage dot refresh. Well, we have updated the values here. Yeah, and then we have to see what is the question now. Let us see. So say you open the index, this thing, enter text IITM after removing the existing text. Okay, so some text was there. What was the text? I think data or something, no? Originally, something was there in HTML. What was there? Something was there. Whatever was there. So we have removed that. Yeah, data was there. Yeah, in V model. So this data was there.
No, no, no. Actually, data
So,
is the name of variable.
so what was there initially?
Uh, you will have to see what is inside the local storage.
Local storage, nothing is there. No nan sort of. We can say. Will it be nan? We can say nan, not number.
Yeah, not a number.
Okay, fine. So we can say whatever. So, but anyways, whatever was there, we have to delete that, and we are putting ITM. Yeah. So that is the data that we are now putting. Let me see now what is doing. And you click on the button, click me. Yeah. So it will do something. It will go to the do something component. Yeah. Then after that, you refresh the page twice. So that means your mounted will get activated at each refresh. Then what will be the text shown in the text input box and the value of refreshers? Okay, let us see. So we have put IITM, yeah. So IITM, the length, if we divide by 2, let me see the JS now. So the condition in do something, if you see the methods, yeah, in do something. So what we have done, so first condition is not there, yeah. This refresh is equal to 0. Anyways, it was set as 0. Now the thing is, this is true. Yeah,
No,
it
this
has
is.
become
I think this
0.
should be false.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are right. You are right. This becomes 0. this dot data length divided by 2, it will give us 0. And then since it is 0, that means we have to go to false condition. So that means we'll go to the else portion. So the data we have is ITM, and we add suffix to that. Refreshes were 0, so it will become -1. Correct. So this is what we have now stored inside. Now we will click. I mean, we will reload the page once. Yeah. So what we have in the data is ITM suffix. So what will happen here? The data is there. Yeah. So we will go to the first condition. The data is there. So it will add suffix ITM suffix, and this thing will become, see, it will become -1. Yeah, because we had -1 in the refreshes. So -1 divided by 3, mod of that will give you -1, -1, you will get -2. Correct. So then we refresh
Do
it
you
again.
say like -1 of mod 3 will give -1?
What it will give?
Repeat what you told.
Are you sure like -1 of mod 3 will give -1? I think
What?
it will give -2
Why it will give -2?
because the mod we are doing in -1 of mod 3.
It will give
Yes.
-1. Huh? Why it will give -2?
There was something I
No, no.
remember.
You remember, you see simply, no, 1 divided by 3. If you try to do, your remainder will be 3, no? Oh, sorry, 1 only, no? And your
Yeah,
number is -1, so your remainder will be -1. I think it's as simple as that. I mean, I have not thought
No,
about
no.
it very
Actually, can
complicated
you
manner.
just remove this once? The
Calculator.
yeah, calculator. So it is mod 3 -1, right? So -1 mod 3 is what? -1,
So it will
right?
become
Correct.
-2, na? Further
Yeah.
-1 also is there.
Yeah.
So then it will become -2. Then we refresh it again. So again, you have some data in your session storage dot data. It is there. So again, you will add another suffix. So you will become suffix ITM suffix, and it was -2. So -2 and -1, it will become -3. So I think this is what you will get because you have to do 2 refreshes.
Correct.
Sorry.
Yes.
Suffix ITM suffix -3. You're right. Guys, Ayush, how much did you understand from this?
yeah, I completely agree with Priyanka.
Okay. Good. I think Yash is also okay with that. I was able to understand.
Yeah. Right.
So Ayush, can you take this next question?
Yeah, sure.
Just try.
So
Yeah.
suppose you are organizing a ceremony to award the startup companies who have progressed considerably well in the past few years. So you have
Hmm.
received a lot of registrations. The committee has decided to shortlist the companies based on the following two criteria. The company must have a website. The company must have a capital of more than 40,000.
Hmm.
Okay, we have two conditions now. So we have to fill the code 1 and code 2, which of the following, which can be used in view store to update awardees state variable with the objects of those companies who satisfy the above mentioned criteria. So we have to update to awardees if the companies satisfy these two criteria. Okay.
Correct. Correct. Same like toppers, I think, as earlier. Right?
Correct, correct,
Yeah.
correct, correct.
Hmm.
So we
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
we have the store we have stores which have states and companies, and now companies name that sample one's website, some sample website, some capital,
Hmm.
blah 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 blah,
Hmm.
and awardees as empty dictionary, empty list,
Yeah.
and mutation update final state minimum. Okay.
Hmm.
And for company of state dot companies, we have to use code 2. Okay. So this is mutation, and now we will go to action. We have to send task function context. Okay, and we have to write here code 1. That's it.
Hmm.
Okay.
seems like if in this we need to check it, I think, right? Or
Correct,
action, there is
correct.
no
Yes.
actions.
In code 2, we should be checking whatever we are fulfilling the criteria, and in action 1, we'll go back and like sort of put it in state.
Okay, what is the send task? We don't know what it is, right?
No, task is there, no, that you have to tell that it has a website and the capital is more than
Hmm.
40,000. That is what we have to
Okay.
check in code 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in code one, what we have
No,
to
I
do is
believe, Priyanka, I believe in code 2, means okay, code 2 we have to commit it, no, right? Are we supposed to commit it there? Actions will do the commit, right, guys? I don't know.
Actions will do the commit, and but checking we will do here, na, in code 2. Maybe they have written
Yeah.
ulta code 1, code 2, that is possible. So, yeah, but you should be checking in code 2. Yeah, so company of state dot company. So you will check whether their website is not null. You should have
Correct.
something like that,
Exactly.
and capital
So,
should be more than 40,000. I think this is what you should be checking somewhere.
so this option seems okay-ish, right?
But
Second
but
dot.
again, this dot dollar store dot commit. Now this is, I don't know. Yeah, this is what we
Mm-hmm.
understood. Dollar store is something. Uh, if he has not defined something like that, yeah, is there in dollar store.
All right. All
so
right.
second option is incorrect because we don't have company dot capital.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it should be company dot capital, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's correct.
because we have four companies.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Third option.
Uh,
Again, the same company
same
dot
reason.
capital.
Same reason.
Mm-hmm. So now comes the context, Priyanka. See,
Yes, yes,
exactly.
yes.
Okay, from mutation you have sent it into action into context, huh? And I mean, inside the action you are putting context dot commit. Exactly, that's what I was thinking about.
Because it has also come as context, no? So probably that is why context.com.
So we
Yes,
can
yes.
basically from here we can the moral of the story is we can commit in the actions too instead of mutation. We can do that in mutation, but we can also do that in actions also.
No, actually, what I was saying that time is you can use dispatch inside mutations also and commit inside actions also, but you can always commit a mutation and will dispatch an action.
Hmm.
Please repeat.
Okay. Repeating
For
what you
example,
told.
yeah.
Repeat.
So I was saying that you can use commit inside both. You can use dispatch inside both, but you can only commit the mutation and or only commit the only dispatch the action. So for example, I have an action named Yash and a mutation called Ayush, right? So
Okay.
with Ayush I can always write Ayush dot commit, and with Yash I can always write Yash dot dispatch. I
Oh,
cannot write Yash dot commit.
Hmm.
Okay, so whatever things come from mutation, we can commit that only, and whatever things coming from action, we can discuss that only.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Good.
but
So
what
this is
is
okay.
basically, is there any difference between commit and dispatch in general? I mean, that's fine
Yeah.
that where you use it, but how
If
it
you,
be, any idea?
Priyanka, if you going to see, if you can see this first screencast of week 7, Professor have introduced a minor difference there,
Acha,
and the reason behind we call it committed dispatch. I cannot exactly recall the reason.
acha, I'll check. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
and also in one of the lectures of week 7, I guess it was first, Professor has introduced the cycle. That cycle I was talking about, three-step cycle.
Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Okay.
All right. We'll go to the next question. I think this is okay-ish. Okay, this is for Yash. Consider the
Okay, so
running in
we
a
need to
browser
consider
environment.
JavaScript program. We have a synchronous function named fetch function, taking the input as API URL. So this is some random URL it will take.
Hmm.
Then it is fetching the response
Hmm.
await fetch API URL dot catch. throw new error. So first catch will do, if there is an error, it will throw the error. Okay,
Yeah.
as a network error.
Hmm.
Okay. So then we will go to if response. So if response is equal to wait has fetched something, if it is coming, it will check. Then it will say if it will check whether the response came is
It's
okay or
okay.
not,
Yeah.
right? Then it will fetch the data
Hmm.
out of response.json as we discussed in the week six or week six, right?
Yeah.
Then it will fetch the JSON out of it. If there is an error in the JSON, it will catch using unexpected error.
Correct.
Otherwise, if data is collected successfully,
Mm-hmm.
it will return the data.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will give the status text that what was the error.
Hmm.
We have seen this if the error will come from the website. So it will give OK. Response.OK will be true. But
Correct.
data will not be there.
Hmm.
And something else would be there, like the error code and other things. So if data is present, we will get the data. If data is not present, we will get the status text.
Correct.
So now in constant URL, we have some WURL and we are calling the fetch function dot then data console.log data if error the error message. Okay.
Yeah.
So consider WURL returns the HTML as payload. What will be logged onto the console? HTML as payload means
It is written. You're receiving something.
okay.
See, and it is not JSON format. HTML you cannot JSONify.
Hmm.
Gonna throw an error here. I
Okay.
believe you are
So
receiving, which means response is okay, but
hmm.
when you convert it to JSON, it's throwing some unexpected error.
Okay. So this should be an unexpected error then.
Yeah. See, that is
Yes.
what we are getting. Priyanka, did you understand?
Yes.
Ayush, okay?
Now just I just wanted to ask you. Supposing he wanted us to say the data you print. Supposing, yeah. Then the question would be just let me go. Let me see the question. He is telling that he returns the HTML as payload. Yeah. So what would
Hmm.
he say? It returns the data successfully or JSON. If what he will write here?
What
Maybe
is
you can
that?
say that the fetch request is successful.
Hmm.
Acha. Okay, fine. And for you to get this error thingy, you will say that like nothing, it is coming back empty or something. Yeah, response dot okay, other response not okay, sort of. Yeah.
Maybe they can give the error code. Maybe they can say that it has returned with 200 status or
Or
404.
404
Ah,
also is okay, right?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Understood. Yeah.
Hmm. Good. Ayush, okay, I think, right? Ayush?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
Yeah, Ayush, you take this question.
So consider the following: we application with markup index.html and JavaScript file app.js. So we have index.html, we
Hmm.
have a division app, and we have a script. So we have just initialized the router here, nothing else we have done.
That's right.
Okay, so now we have const create template, some template where we will render a message. Now we have computed somewhere we will do computation. So we have here a function message which will return this dot dollar route dot query dot update. So if it is there, then it will return this is a create page, else it will return this is an update page. Now we have const router where we have created a new router and routed up one URL, one of the URL which is simply a slash, which is the
Yeah.
like default URL, and where the component we have used is create. Okay,
Okay.
so now we have an app view app where we have initialized the whole thing now, router thing. So suppose the application is running on some HTTP port, what will be the value of message property of create component for HTTP 8080 hash
Hmm.
update is equals to
Equal to
true.
true. Exactly. See, route dot query. Query means question mark. Update. Right now, update is true. Right.
Yeah.
It is I mean, if it is present, then this is returning. This is create page.
How simple is this question?
Are you saying that this is simple or not?
Yeah, matlab, this is very simple. I think it just need update is equals to true, and it will
Yeah,
say
yeah.
this is update.
Yes.
It
That's
just
why
I
this
wanted
is
to.
for 3 months.
So what I wanted to ask, see when they are writing this dot dollar route dot query dot update, that means
Uh-huh.
if true, then we go to they create the page, and otherwise you go to this thing. So if you had written update is equal to false, we would say this is update page. Correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is depends.
Depends
Mm-hmm.
upon.
Depends upon that variable written before question mark.
No, no, I'm asking for this question only.
Yeah,
In this question, they have written question. We have written that if update is true, then we will say this page created. This is create page, and if the update is equal to false, then we will go to this is update page. Correct? No?
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Who's the next one?
And I
Priyanka.
usually do give a couple of simple questions, yeah, because they want at least people should get 40 marks. So that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
how I
For
attempt the question paper is first I see the marks, then I read the question. So if it is 3, then I can already guess that it will be a direct one. If it is 6,
Some
I
kida is there.
I
mentally
have to
prepare
just
myself first to read
All right.
question.
Great. Okay, let me read the question first, please, so that I can be more focused. Niche. Go down, please. I want to read the question. What is he asking for? Suppose the application is running. What is displayed by the browser for user Mohan
Slash
profile?
Mohan slash perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Seems the same. Nothing different.
हाँ
So
ठीक
we
है.
have the
Here he has only router. Nothing
router.
is there. So he
Yeah.
has got some components. We'll see what the components say later.
Hmm.
So for the routes, we have got slash component home path dot user dot name. Uh, matlab as soon as he sees that the component user, it will go to component user. Yeah. So component user says welcome name. Yeah. What is so Mohan? Yeah. Welcome Mohan. We will get.
Hmm.
Then for the children, he had something after Mohan. Profile he had, no?
Okay.
So yeah, so we will go to profile component. What does the profile component say now? Profile component, this profile is of Mohan. So we will
Mohan.
get these two statements. Yeah, yeah, okay. So I think I've done 2, 3 questions. So probably passing, yeah.
Because we are doing this for the second time, right? Question paper.
But they will give at least 2, 3 questions of this type, now where we can at least
Yes,
pass.
yes. Yeah, yeah, Priyanka, you don't need to worry.
Okay, I may come back next time. मुझे लग रहा है I'll have to repeat
so
macro
that
and
so
again.
that they can later fail us on the projects.
The project will be interesting, and then we will understand actually how the whole thing works, and then we'll be able to perform these things also well. Actually,
Yeah.
have you completed week matlab MAD one project, Priyanka?
I have finished.
Kanban
Oh,
app.
that
क्या बोल रहे हो?
Kanban app.
Kanban, yeah,
Last one.
yeah,
wonderful. You have done it.
but without API. I finished, but without API.
So
So
today you must have marks. How many? How much? If I can ask, like,
Not very good, yeah. I'm not doing actually. My I got only 74, yeah. I did not get good marks.
no,
My Viva
no,
too, man, he kept on asking questions related to JavaScript, which I could not answer actually. So
so you made the project single-handedly.
yes,
Very good.
absolutely. I learned Flask after that only.
Amazing.
you are a wonder woman.
Yeah, but I'm happy. I was so happy after making that thing, that I could actually
Yeah.
make.
Even I
So
could remember the day,
yeah, yes.
30th of September it was.
Acha, you submitted on 30th September, is
Yeah.
it? Acha, no, I submitted well before the timeline. I think on 18th or something I submitted.
So,
All right. So shall we finish this off?
Yes.
All right. This is for Yash. Oh, sorry. This is for Priyanka. Yash, you take this. Same, somewhat similar. They are saying that just slash user slash Mohan, nothing else.
okay. Yeah, so
Means it
let's
will
directly go to the router slash user slash Mohan,
mm-hmm.
and slash user is there, name will be Mohan,
Hmm.
and so it will go to. Can I see the marks of the question? Okay,
1 mark
got
question.
it, got it.
1 mark question.
3 mark question. So it will be straightforward. It will say welcome Mohan.
But yes, you have
Yeah.
given a good pointer. Huh? If it's 3 marks, means it's going to be straightforward. Don't think too much. Huh? That I did not realize actually.
Sorry, it's not gonna say welcome Mohan. You're gonna lose
Okay,
your 3 marks.
Why?
okay. This
User and Mohan, right?
okay,
So
user
You
and
will get
Mohan. Okay,
welcome
so
Mohan.
yeah,
You will
then
Priyanka,
get
it's going to
welcome.
home component. Home component is here, which is
No,
template. This
no.
is home page.
yeah,
At
correct.
the first
But
time.
you will get
Yeah.
this component user also, no?
Yeah. That's right. So for the first time, welcome Mohan will come.
Mm,
Right then,
that's what.
yes.
You will get both the statements.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Good. So I think this is very simple. We don't need to waste time there. We'll finish these off. Again,
So
going back. Yeah, Aish.
yeah. So we have an asynchronous function test. So where the variable a has some promise, where we have function r, where we have if r is 2 and 4, then we will catch e is equals to e.
Hmm.
So like we have another variable b, we have which has promise result and reject. Okay, so if 2 is less than a is less than 2, uh, we will okay. So we will have result a and 5, else we will have reject 5 and a.
This is confusing.
Okay. Yeah. So and we will return the cache as e, and then we will console log a comma b. Okay. So now which of the following JavaScript program and print the output if executed? Okay. So we will here we are calling the function test. Now we have a 2 and 5 4.
Ayush, I will give you a pointer. Actually, somebody told me this yesterday.
Hmm.
So, whenever you write 2 and 4, no, it takes the later number. Yeah. So, when it says R4, yeah. So, that means your A, like, sort of gets set as 4 here, actually. And B,
Is it
okay,
so?
B is,
Shall we just
yeah.
check it out once, Priyanka, if you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
mind?
yeah, 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 yeah. And if we have OR, then it takes the first number. Like somebody told me, I've not checked it.
We'll check it.
Yeah, actually, this is correct. So in case of or if first one is true, then the compiler ignores the second part. And in case of and, if first one is false, then compiler ignores the second. Since x is equal to 2 will evaluate to true, then it will move to 4.
Hmm.
And
Okay,
it
I
will
get
No,
it.
take the
what did you say, Yash?
Then
I think
4
you're
will
giving
also
more technical explanation.
yeah. So for or logic, what is the thing is, if first one is true, the second one doesn't matter because it will always evaluate to true, right? You know
Okay.
or logic,
Hmm.
right?
Correct, correct. Or logic, yeah.
And for and logic, if first one is false, you don't have to look for second, right? Then it will always be false.
Correct.
But if first one is true, then it will check the second one.
No,
So
but here, how is setting true and false actually? This
so
is,
two, if it is 0 and 4, 0 is true and anything other than 0 is false.
acha, so
Sorry?
here 2 is false, is it?
No. 2 is true.
only
Priyanka,
other value
Yep.
other than 0 is true and only 0 is false.
What? 0 is true?
Only 0 is false, other values are true.
Acha, acha, acha. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
So just like empty string is false and everything else is true for strings.
see? Priyanka, are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
See, 0 means false and 4, I mean, and true. So this is going to be 0. That's what is happening here. All right.
Correct, correct.
Okay. So if I give 4 here, no, let me give uh,
One,
Then we
one.
give
Give
7.
one, one. Okay.
7. Okay. So 7 and 4 and 3. So what will X get?
Three, yeah.
Basically, true and true and true. Yes, exactly. Like if it is an AND condition, it goes till the end, right?
And for false, it will stop at the first one, yeah.
How do we do an
No,
OR condition here? Is it just a single line?
No, two pipes.
So, okay. Now try. Now tell me what is going to become. Very good. It's going to be 4. Priyanka, now you understand this?
So what we have done, this is true, true, and true.
So
So
true or true.
yeah, true and true or true.
So
So that
True
hmm,
and better way to read this is true and ignore.
acha.
True
and
and true
ignore.
plus ignore.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
So what if I put 0 here?
Then it will go to
False.
It will go to 3.
hmm.
Because you will have false or like
Yeah,
you will have
false or
false
3.
or three. Yeah.
Correct.
So it goes to false or true. Yeah. So you
Yes.
get true. Yeah.
Hope it's clear now.
Here,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
here not we are like in Python. If we do something like this, we will it will consider the binary part of it. Like if we will do 3 and 4, it will do end operation in between binary 3 and binary 4. But here it is not doing something like that.
Mm-hmm.
hmm, right.
All right. So in this case, it's going to be R is going to take the value as 4. Right, Priyanka?
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Hmm. So that means resolve reject. A is going to take the value 4, I believe. Right.
Correct. So then we will go
And
to this promise thing, resolve reject. Yeah.
yeah, since A is greater than 4, if A is less than 2, it's not going to do, it's going for else condition. Is it going to reject it?
Yeah, it's going to reject it, and then you have to see 5 and
5
4.
and 4.
Yeah.
So
Again,
5
true
and
and true.
4, yeah, again true and true. So 4, we'll get the 4.
Yeah. So
A
he's
comma B
asking
is 4 comma 4.
4, 4. Yeah.
This is interesting. I mean,
So
the
Yeah. This
ideology,
is interesting.
can
Yeah.
we
yeah,
replace every end with or and do something like this?
repeat.
Can we replace every end with or operator and do same
Try
stuff?
this. Okay, okay. If you're saying like that, you go ahead. Now you only tell.
Yeah, yeah. We have now 2 or 4, so we will have here 2 only because the
Yeah, A
first
will
one.
take value as 2.
Yeah. Now
Correct.
we
Okay.
will have a is less than 2, less than equals to 2. Yeah, it is true. A is equals to 2. So we will go to here result A or 5. So where here we have A is equals to 2, we will go result will be 2 only.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
Okay.
it's
So
2
now
comma 2.
2 comma 2.
okay. Now what is this await doing here? Like, is there any sense for without await it will be same also?
Await, no, Ayush, what await does no, you are not allowed to proceed further till you finish this. So it's almost like synchronous. Yeah.
So,
Correct.
but
So
it is necessary to use here await.
no, not
Not
necessary.
necessary.
It will remain the same now.
No, no. Then what happens? No, it is async. What will happen? No, whatever number it will keep on getting before, it will keep on working like that. Actually, then it not waits for anything. Then what happens? No, sometimes you may get very random type of responses because
Hmm.
whatever will finish first, you will get that thing first.
Correct. It's an asynchronous function. We won't know what is going to come first, come second.
Okay.
Who knows? Probably the A will come first. Then depends. It depends.
Hey guys,
So,
can we stop now?
but it will log that only, na A comma B after the end.
What if when it comes to this point, okay, what if A and B are not done?
Okay, so in
It will
asynchronous
undefined,
function,
undefined. It probably will give undefined, undefined or something. I don't know. But it's not going to
can
give us the values.
can we check it?
Bro, I have to type this completely.
Okay, no
Yeah, it
problem.
does not get copied. Yeah.
Okay,
And
no
let's
Yeah,
problem.
call it a day. Let us not do anything further.
sure, sure. Okay, Priyanka.
Yeah. Okay.
So